Once. Yes. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so all about, I'm going to explain to you the different options that are there and how to go about them. There's nothing wrong with the different options. So what are the different paths, right? The traditional path is there, where you do 4-year undergrad, then you apply for the MD schools. You need to have taken MCAT. So the requirements for that is good MCAT score, exceptional grades, good shadowing experience, research, volunteering in a healthcare. And then you write an MCAT. The typical score of an MCAT is 508 to 514. If you want to go to a highly competitive MD school, then the MCAT scores are higher. So this is a traditional path. This is for students who are like, I want to explore C before I can, I want to take it on. I don't want that commitment, but I want to see where my interest lies. And that's a perfectly good path. I have students who tell me that, Joe, I just want to go through it, see where my interest lies. Okay. The second one is somewhere in between. It is like you go into that particular school, you have an opportunity to apply in your sophomore year in your undergrad program. Got it? It's like for example, Case Western has this. It's called the Pre-Professional Medical Scholar Program. Okay. So you get into Case Western, and in the second year, based on your grades and other requirement, you can apply for the MD school after you go there. So it sort of gives students an idea whether they want to pursue a medical field or not. So I love this. I love this option. I always put this option in my students' college list, because you never know what it is. And even some students who don't get in, I put them in this program in college. My college list is built in such a way that they can like go and pursue that, see that, and then apply in their sophomore year. Okay. And then we have the combined BSMD program. So it's combined because you get admitted once and you are there for either 8 years or 7 years. So whatever it is, your undergrad may be compressed, but your MD program will always be 4 years. Got it? And you can do either BA MD or BS MD. I have a student who is in Drexel. She's doing BA MD because she said, Joe, I love literature. I love English. I'm going to pursue that and then do my MD. And how do they catch up? So in the first 2 years of the undergrad, they do all the BA stuff. Then the 2 years, they catch up on the sciences, and then they apply for, and then they get into the MD program. Got it? So that's BS MD or BA MD. Then let's go over the advantages of the early assurance program, right? So it gives you an extra 2 years to determine whether you want to pursue. I like that. Sort of testing the waters instead of like going in and not able to put in with the pressure of BSMD, because it's intense. The colleges spend a lot of money on this program and the expectation is sky high. Right? So yes, there's a lot of burnout and fallout rate in this program. Okay. So now for the other option, the BSDO. Okay, that's called Doctor of Osteopathy. And if you ever go to your physician, primary care, ask them what kind of a doctor, because my doctor, Dr. Kalman, is a DO, and he's my physician. So DOs are licensed physicians as well, and they come into the mainstream and become like pediatricians, physicians, and all that. Okay, that's an extremely good option, and some of my students certainly apply to this. I love Nova Southeastern. It's a BSDO school, amazing school. My students have gotten accepted into that. Okay, so BSDO is fairly less competitive than the BSMD. They also have accelerated program, which is BSDO or BADO. So basically, while comparing these two programs, BSMD or MD is allopathy or the modern medicine. Got it? That's the allopathy, that is modern medicine. DO is osteopathy, which is osteopathic manual medicine, which is like a spine manipulation or something like that. That whole learning is very, very different. But there is a very, very good scope and a demand for DO doctors as well. They do amazingly well. And I know students who've gotten into the DO program and they're very happy about it. Okay. Any questions about the DO program, please type away. I'll answer them to the best of my knowledge. Now let's go to the BSMD program. So basically, it's called the Direct Medical Program or Accelerated Program. And I have to tell you, a lot of colleges are canceling or stopping this program. Boston University stopped it. Another college, I think USF or UCF stopped it because it's extremely hard to create a curriculum and engage students. So the rumor mill is it's slowly going to go away soon, shortly, the combined medical program, because they feel like a high school student cannot really put up with such a strenuous program, right? So BSMD means you get admitted into the college and you don't need to like apply for the MD program after your 4 years or your 3 years, because it's assured. You're assured if you meet the requirements, in terms of their grades and everything. So yes, so that's a direct MD program or an accelerated medical program. Okay, so yes, the acceptance rate is like 1 to 3%. It's notoriously low. Brown is like 1% or something. And also, it's so hard to get into these programs, harder than getting into Stanford itself. Okay, and yeah, there are 7 and 8 year accelerated programs. 7 years is if you have enough APs that you take in there. My son's classmate Christina, she is in Penn State BSMD program. She already graduated. She has a white coat function that was going on because she had enough APs to transfer over to finish her undergrad in 3 years. But the MD program is always 4 years. There is no shortening that.